Chilling like a villain. Ho 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 ho. Feel the power of the dark side. So I'm chilling like a villain, chilling at the crib. Don't know what to do but make ridiculous wit. Calling Donald Trump out by his name, saying you're the coolest dude on the planet with a big giant plane. I really wish you and Joe would talk and you join the Democratic Party, but apparently you're Republican and found out the water is cold and slimy in that department. I'm glad you fired Steve Bannon and his team. You should really hire Cooper Grace Ward and all of its pipe dreams. Since we're now the richest firm and not in the entire world, since Barack Obama, who works here and wants to save the world, is going to Kenya because of all the bad press. Barack Obama, please visit all of the BTE sets. Barack Obama, you've always been my best friend. Unfortunately, I cannot see you for a year or two at a time in advance, times 10. I would like to be alone with my own thoughts, feelings, and emotions while I sit here and bawl from all the people with their crying and commotion. All of their crying and commotion has caused me nothing but to fear deceit. I fear no pain, crying, and bullets and feet. No kicks, hits, or punches in the arm. Punches in the head or shotguns to the dome or bullets in my spine will cause me to stop loving my wife, my beautiful girlfriend, and the ugly swine that calls herself Shamu, or the Dalton of Gomez, the Selena of Gomez, which happens to be the swine, happens to be my lovely bride to be 10 years, and I'm gonna whine. Ari, Selena, and Taylor, I love you the most, but Mila and Camila, you are the coolest, hottest chicks with the most. Jenna Ortega and Madison Beer, you are new to the family, but oh, I love you so dear. Olivia Rodrigo, you are too much young for me, and thank you for blurring yourself out on my social media family. I would very much like to reconnect with you someday in time to write more songs in lovely rhyme. And Avril Lavigne and Paris Hilton, I'm glad you are friends, but for no more, I can continue this on for no end, as in the double negative that will not stop, and I am going to be relentless on all of your blocks and stops. You, as the children of America, must see now and clear that sex is not a game. We will breed babies in fear. The government wants them to be born into slavery, is not what they want and never did. And unfortunately, Ruth Bader Ginsburg is not here to protect you from the evil men of the world. So Chief Justice John Roberts and are here to protect you. Justice Scalia and the Minnesota State Boards and practicums of the world must be done safely in wards. Unfortunately, I am now a celebrity and I must be ceased to be stalked in my own places and residences, or I will begin to cry. I do not want to be stalked, hurt, and beaten anymore, but unfortunately, I'm on Collide of Silver and it is my job to be hurt. Unfortunately, that is what they tell me on documents, and I do not think that is Fort Worth. This is Minnesota, all lovely and dear. The Minnesota state government, I love you so dear. Please let me stay at home at my lovely new place to be beaten, shocked, and shackled on a nightly basis. This is not fair, for it is torment. The only thing I ask for is a new hacking torment on the world that exists, the people that hurt me, and the people that choose to strive and thrive on hurting me. I asked you to be polite to my name and to my kind, for I am a psychic, not all are kind. Some wish to overthrow me, some wish to hurt, some wish to take pictures and make stupid comments at work. I am awake, for that I am sure. I'm not sure what a woke company is, but please make it as sure. If it is seeking for the world's destruction or war, you shall not go into the world lovely and unpoor. You will not pervert my image or what I think and feel. Do not listen to Noah Allen Peterson and Marcus Peterson, oh dear, for they are not my friends. They claim to be Republicans, but yet they used to choose to hurt and harm me, commit me in sorrow. When Eric, I know you were on sabbatical, and I'm sorry I hurt you. It is now 5 a.m. and I am on my show with 0 followers and chatters. Oh my god, oh no, whatever will I do with this large of a fan base? Unfortunately, it only exists in the Midwest. My sad face. As America I love, so cherish and dear, that I have served this great country and faced peril and fear. I now have no legs, but yet my skin is attached. My legs are not of bone, but steel and metal fragments. They are not broken, worn, or tear. I can now walk more than a mile, unfortunately aware that I am scared for the world and not for myself, and unfortunately I have been shot multiple times in the head. No, I'm just kidding. I wasn't shot in the head, but I did get shot. Did I appreciate it? No, I did not. But thank you, Dr. Robin Bolina and Kathleen Gabriel and Scott Dahlman, Jeff Matz, and Troy Romer. You are close friends and true endowments. And Gopher. Gopher, I am warning you, my lovely cat, and the Minnesota Gophers were named after my cat. I miss you so much, Gopher. I'm hiding. Ari, I'm sorry. I've loved you so kindly. Unfortunately, you went out with homosexuals and terrorists. Now they must perish in the world with unfairness. For Trump will find them. Joe Biden has exonerated me. Now we join the time of penalties and fines. I have paid mine, Keith Ellison, I am sure. If I have not, would you like more kindness endure? For Keith Ellison, you are mad at me to be angry with them. I am not the one for threatening bullets and kindly. The only thing I asked is that I be lieutenant and calmly. Please place them in handcuffs and get them out of my house, for I do not like them, for they are my clients and helpless. They have been found incompetent and unclear, also mentally incapacitated and unclear. I now have mobility issues that cause me to be in fear, eyesight that is also unclear. Bent corneas, which means I was in space. Dr. Obama, thank you for that chance again. Oh my god, in my good grace. Thank you, NASA, JPL, and Boeing, McDonnell Douglas, Mackenzie, and who's ever showing. For the babies that are about to be born for the rest of the year, please do not turn out to be like me, unkind and undear, in your childhood and adolescence against your parents. For unfortunately, they will rebel against the law and cause you great unfairness. This generation, now that exists online, must understand that there was a world where people did play in schoolyards and be kind. Since Minnesota kind is no longer a thing, please reenact the same thing I said. Minnesota House, please find happiness day in knowing that Minnesota nice used to be a thing. Good morning, JJ and Kat in the Playhouse, who do not want emails from me and the Dr. Fun One Mayhem. What have you done, JJ? Unfortunately, yes, 19 is an adult. Were you naked in the fountain, JJ? Because I've been naked in the fountain. Gustavus Broadcasting School or computer science? I've been naked on a street corner. I was an adult. JJ, I was an adult, dude. Skinny dipping. I had crack in my diaper and soap. And no, I've never been a crack user. Dealer, soap dealer, according to Crack Baby Wit's mama.
Me and my friends ate a ton of bananas and puked everywhere.
Did you eat 72 bananas?
I was a drunk adult, me and calls so drunk. I called my mom to come pick up
Don't drink and eat bananas.
1,000 bananas. And about halfway home, she had a pullover, and we all got out of the puke our guts out. She kept asking, why on earth we want to eat so many bananas? Turns out we didn't eat 1,000 bananas, but drank too much 99 banana vodka.
I've only had that once. Banana vodka. I'll talk to you later, JJ and Kind. I'm going to call you at 7 through 9. I do not miss you, Ariana Grande, the mean one. Ariana Grande, the nice one. The witty, the butcher, the nice one. You are the ice queen, the goddess of my kingdom. Unfortunately, you are dead and shallow and dingdom. Thank you, Selena, for being a total bitch. You are the royalist, hottest ass bitch. Thank you, Taylor Swift, for being kind to me. I'm sorry you've gotten fat over the years and the god has viewed you unkindly. I'm sorry they all tease, all three of you, for thinking I'm cute. Unfortunately, Minnesota thinks I'm ugly and fat. Unfortunately, I'm not. I am no longer pleasantly and plump. I'm skinny as a rail and ugly as a dump. Thank you guys for putting up with me. I do not like me. I do not like you, American press, but I will put up with you for the rest of the week and be depressed. Unfortunately, we will be making reparations today. Unfortunately, I will not be the one making them, and neither will Cooper Grace Ward or anyone else today, other than the cult that has chosen to sack me, put me on the floor, and tackle me. That was not just the police, those were lying ass homosexuals with no feet. I am glad you were shoved, thrown out of cars, put into planes, and shoved into Mars. You will never go to the moon, you little homosexual motherfucker. I have been there once, according to the White House, and you must suffer. You will need to go away from me and stop coming over, for you are not my patient, and I choose not to see you. I have the choice to say no, you do not. Please go to jail, and I don't give a squat. Thank you, Joy, for taking me in. I appreciate your kindness, whimsy, and whim. Thank you for protecting me, Nixon, even though I seem to not like you at times. That is because of the press and what I'm dealing with people that are unkind. Thank you, Power Rangers, for loving me. I always loved you. Amy Jo Johnson, I still love you. Amy Jo Johnson, I'm sorry, the Pink Ranger had to have my baby. Unfortunately, that was TV theatrics and very unkind and unranger. You're the one who chose to go off and do all of that stuff while me and Jace Frank did karate and stuff. Unfortunately, I am tired, exhausted, and weak. I am now on Chazzy's, exhausted and freaking out, tired and weak. The world will be unkind to me for the rest of my life, for I am but a justice, a humble and kind. The blind justice of the peace is what I chose to be, and now I am a justice of peace. So yippee. Sorry, Mark, I had to have you stalked and ridiculed, but your neighbors are crazy, not even as half as crazy as the one I am living with now. Unfortunately, because keys went missing and several copies were made, and there might be voice tapes made by the FBI in May. I am making them now for all of you. I don't like you. Boxes were stolen and things were at the post office that got stolen. Stolen, not stolen, stolen. I'm glad that it made some money for the post office. Unfortunately, I needed some of that equipment to make my career blast off. Unfortunately, now because of what happened to me, I'm slightly disabled and look quite ugly. Good morning, Cat. I am extremely exhausted. Please clear your phone lines after 7 a.m. and I'll be tri-casted. Unfortunately, I won't log you into my show, but I could on my podcasting kit for show. So unfortunately, you should call me Endear, make you my friend, and save you from my fear. A new friend would be nice. Derek and JJ. JJ, I'm sorry you had to leave KCLD in May or June. Hey, hey. The Twinkies will take you, but I will not, for you are gay and like to have squat in your hand and frequently use poopy jokes. Swear and cuss and speak for me with lively jokes. You have now become a good friend of mine, but I don't think the FBI directors approves of you in kind. But you have a job to do, JJ and Dear, and now I have been orally, morally scorned and made into a mimic, so unkindly and unnice. Mr. Donald Trump, I'm glad to join your defense team. It's so nice. What you should argue in that very courtroom is that they were mean to you, chose to steal court records from the hospitals, falsify documents, and make me out to look like I'm an asinine idiot rapist when I am not, when I have no criminal pending charges and none in the past. 4 expungements on my record and 0 prison time for each time they try this on me, for I am engaged in kind. For I will make reparations with people in the past when I choose to do so, so kindly and fast. Normally, I do not offend everybody, and I was nice to everyone. Unfortunately, when I became friends with everybody, all of them started hating on me and joined in on me to put me in treatment, for I unfortunately cried and weeped. For Ari and Ellen made a funny that was world long lasting, and Nick Cannon, it was not funny, was it? Unfortunately, I now find it funny as hell. Your babies are ugly, Nick Cannon, and you will go to hell. As long as I repent and say God is great, believe wasn't a sinner, I will be fine. Believe Jesus is the Son of Christ, or Son of God, I will go kindly into the night when I meet death to fly into heaven and join angels in heaven. Then I will become the angel of death and swoop down from above to blast the hell out of them. I do not want to be deployed again, but unfortunately, Aaron Kush, I'm a lifelong hell-raising son of a bitch. I do not want to go back to war. Unfortunately, I do not think that will come to pass. Unfortunately, Russia and China, I'm glad you repented. Now you must join NATO if the White House commands it. I am not sure what NATO has to say about you, but I would gladly like that. In Georgia, you are now in possession of nuclear material. Please, U.S., recover. And the first one to play capture the flag wins. Russia and U.S., please capture the nukes. Get them out of their medical bays before they're in use. Thank you, Joe Biden and Vladimir Putin and Xi Jinping, who is now on the committee of Beijing, Bangkok, and Taiwan. Please quit your saber rattling. China has nukes, and you have so many. To Uzbekistan, I am sorry that you made them. Uranium enrichment is illegal in that part of the world. Please quit doing it or suffer the fate of Iran. It was very sucky of that to happen. Unfortunately, Chernobyl happened and it must be capped, so there must be some money going over there to cap it. Thank you, my American press, for putting up with me and making jokes. Please don't talk about ass, anal, ass raping, ass raping, anal jokes. I am now exhausted and out of rhyme, so I will part you with these fleeting words. Thank you, Joe Biden, for my free pass, for I am angry, and it does not give me gas. There is no blood in my stool and no anger to bear on persons other than George Clooney and Ware. George Clooney, your jokes are hilarious and fun, but I hope you're lying in bed waking up with a pun. Make it a funny, get Matt Damon in jail. Matt Damon, you are unfortunately not me and poorer than hell. Please enjoy your movie that you made, the one. Do not star as me again, for you will be sued and I will won. I do not like movies made about me. The only one I've authorized is the one Ariana with Ariana Grande and me. Not people playing us and lively in movies. And unfortunately, I am now a movie star who likes to be goofy. So please be aware that I do not like movies anymore. Cinema's great, but if the ball breaks at the cinema, it's very hard to watch it. I much to my discreetly have warned, do not want to sue Champlain City Police again, and because I don't think I would have won. Please, Kathleen, be aware, watch the bulletins, bolos, and beware. 3 convicted criminals are now in my house. 1 staff lies on the couch. 2 staff should be in the building of 14. Terry Schneider, this place 6, but I work here too. Thank you very much for Joy for giving me my start back in the business that I so love and gave heart. All 3 of these patients totally hate me, so great, I must be doing my job correctly. Unfortunately, JJ, you are on demand, which means you are pre-recorded and not live, and it's not a live show, which I demand. You must wake your butts up before you are clear. Cat, hurry the hell up and be clear. Do not go to Starbucks and go to Caribou. I am glad the 2 are combining. What name they shall go with, I do not know to.